What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. In today's video we are going to discuss the new seasons, the new manhunts coming to the Division 2, when you should expect them, what they might entail, and yeah, everything you should expect and more. I'm going to go through an entire history, like timeline of what's been going on news-wise with this topic, and yeah, so I hope you all enjoy it. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about this topic. Now, while we do this, I'm going to do a little bit of open world farming. I need some resources to optimize a few builds. So, now this news coming out, and I know on the thumbnail and the title you should already see the topic in which we're going to talk about. But about 10 days ago, Yannick tweeted that the new update, the new seasons, everything are going to come out at the exact same time in February 2022. Now I do, realize that it's been 10 days since he said that, so a lot of you already know about this. However, I am still getting questions every single day about this, so I figured I'd make a video, get everyone caught up on the same page. It has been 10 days, so hopefully we can all get on the same page together. So what Yannick said on November 9th is that with the new update, the new manhunts, all of that will start in February 2022. Now, I believe last time we checked it was going to be mid-February, but obviously the new rumors surrounding Division Heartland are starting to point towards the last week of February, but we'll see what happens. Now, as far as the timeline and the news and all this surrounding the manhunts, we do remember that earlier this year, Palais, I believe is how you say his name, one of the current developers over there at Massive Entertainment, was posting on Twitter talking about how their recent job listings needed devs to work on and help with the new manhunts. That would include new weapons, new gear sets, new exotics, and obviously new apparel. So you have to, get excited for that. Now, as far as, how long it's going to be, the seasons will last a year. So from February 2022 to February 2023, we are going to have all new seasons throughout that entire year. Now, the first question would arise is, what would the storyline be? Now, where would they take this? In a future video, I'm going to talk about one of the big rumors, or I guess speculations or theories, that the timeline or the dialogue of these new manhunts are going to try to tie into Division Heartland. Sadly, I do not believe that. I believe that Division Heartland is its own separate thing. It is a standalone game within the Division universe, and I do not think that with them releasing so close to each other, they wouldn't spend an entire year of manhunts and seasons to connect these games together. I don't believe that's going to happen. I truly believe that the storyline that's going to surround these manhunts for this whole year, February to February, is going to surround the Sokolova family. I believe it was what was her name? Natalie Sokolova? But anyways, there's one person left that's missing from the puzzle. So with all the old phone recordings and evidence, it would point to, the Sokolova family. And I think that would be the end of the Black Tusk, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys remember more clear details about those, phone recordings and evidence that you would find during those manhunts, please, enlighten us in the comment section below. I'm sure I have them somewhere here in, what is it? Is it collectibles? I don't know. See, I would take too long to pull them up. But that's where I think this is going to go, is it's going to follow the Sokolova family, and it's going to, bring an end to that whole Black Tusk organization. Now, to me personally, I think that would put a nail in the coffin story-wise for the Division 2. Because the Division 2, the entirety of this game has been surrounded about Aaron Keener and the Black Tusk. Well, we took out Aaron Keener in Warlords of New York, so now what is remaining were the Manhunt Rogue organization with Fei Lao and Brandon Schaefer. We've already taken them down, so the only piece left is that Sokolova family and the rest of the Black Tusk. So, I mean, you could spend a whole year just giving us that for the manhunts. As far as it, trying to compare or connect to any other games, I highly doubt it. I think that this would clearly end the Division 2 storyline, and it could prep us for a Division 3 storyline, or I've heard rumors, more speculations on maybe like a Division remastered, revamp storyline where it kind of takes us back to New York. And then obviously, with the Division movie on its way within the next year or two, we are going to have, rumors about the Division 3 being connected to that. So there's a lot of potentials here with the storylines, but I do believe that the manhunts happening from February 2022 to February 2023 are going to, help conclude the Division 2 storyline as a whole and bring it into the, the Black Tusk and all of that, the manhunts. So that's as far as what I feel and everything about the storyline attached to this upcoming manhunt and seasons. Next up would be, now, how would they add to the gear? Because it said new weapons, new gear, new exotics. I'm trying to wrap my head around how they could expand with what we already have. And the only real thing I can think of, there's going to be some sort of balancing patch that we're going to find out about in January. And within that balancing patch, we're also going to see the effects of the specializations and how they're going to, change builds, as far as we know. The specialization tree is going to directly change all builds. So don't think that you're just going to be able to, get away with the exact same build, same specialization, all that setup. It's going to be completely different. So it's going to make all of your builds, or at least, certain aspects of it, completely different than what they are right now. So the only thing I can really think of would be some sort of maybe like a hazard-based gear set, or maybe like I don't know, maybe like another health-based or like armor region-based, but there's already Foundry Borg. So I'm really kind of excited to see what's going on, because in the PTS, we might be able to see the new gear and everything that's connected with that season. Because if the seasons and this new update are all coexisting within, the Division 2, then whenever this PTS comes out in January, we should, in theory, be able to test out all of the new weapons and gear coming. So there's a lot of questions there that I want answered, because I'm kind of curious to see how they would add to the gear, because we all know that they are not going to do a level increase. So everything is still going to be level 40. So everything that they're going to add within this entire year of seasons and manhunts is going to be just added to the general loot pool of what we already have. So I would expect, you know, a handful of named items, a handful of named weapons, probably, I don't know, a handful of gear sets. But what would they, like, what would they be? I know, like, explosive resistance hasn't really shown any love in this game. I know health hasn't been shown any love in this game. Explosive damage hasn't really been shown any love in this game. I mean, there's a few attributes that they could capitalize on for these new gear sets and these new weapons, but overall, it's really pretty cloudy to see what direction they would go, because we are already pretty stacked when it comes to gear sets, weapons, and all of that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What kind of exotics would you like to be, you know, introduced in this next year of seasons? And what kind of gear sets do you think they would try to introduce? I actually have no idea. But I do think that if it's going to be connected to the update, we should be able to see it during the PTS, which is in January. So, I mean, we're only like 6 weeks away from that. So, we're getting pretty damn close. Not only that, but we get 2 more annex, like little info drops from the developers. So that's going to be another piece of the puzzle we're going to get. Let's see. So we've talked about, you know, the season starting in February, being a year long. We've talked about the potential of the storyline, the gear, and all that. And then, of course, we're going to have the apparel. Now, I do not think we're going to get any other crossover events. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. My gut would say don't do any more crossover events. However, it is Ubisoft. And if you guys have seen anything recently with, like, Far Cry 6... it is all crossovers. You're able to do like almost any outfit from Ubisoft on Far Cry. It's pretty crazy. Not only that, but they just did a Breaking Bad little outfit DLC for Far Cry as well. So, I mean, Ubisoft does have a track record of enjoying these little collaborations when it comes to apparel and, you know, changing the appearance to help promote another one of their titles. So probably I know they did Splinter Cell in The Division when it came with apparel, so maybe they'll bring Splinter Cell into The Division 2. I don't know. We'll have to see. But alright, everyone, this was just like a little discussion video, just talking about everything we know and, you know, speculations and rumors revolving around the new Manhunts and seasons that will be starting in February 2022 with the new update for The Division 2. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please enter the conversation with me. Let me know in chat what you guys think. And yeah, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm Kamikazevondoom, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.